Hi guys, and welcome back to MediaByte. We do hope you have enjoyed this channel and what we do, and hope our new series will be something you enjoy as well. There's something called filmratings.com, which basically is how we know if a movie is rated PG, G, or PG-13, or rated R. They also describe it as the genre or the name of the movie. So in this series, we will be going through what is currently labeled and submitted and discuss what we know and don't know about these films. You can follow us on Twitter at MediaByteCo and Instagram is at MediaByteCompany. And with that, let's get started. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is the sequel to Black Panther and takes a prominent role into the future of the MCU, and where the character of Black Panther will move forward without Chadwick Boseman in that role. Wherever this movie goes, I'm sure it'll turn out well, but I also don't think there is much to say other than this movie is rated PG-13. The Devil Conspiracy is a horror thriller which follows as a cult as they steal something to use for a terrible purpose. And honestly, that is all we know currently about this movie, but for the poster, it looks like it might be an interesting B-rated horror movie. But we will have to see when it comes out. But I do want to see if and how this movie performs in terms of horror, since horror movies are on such a huge rise lately. It's rated R for gore and strong violence. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing this, but Last of the Winthrops is a documentary about how a woman finds out through Ancestry DNA test who she actually is. It is rated PG and it actually does get kind of interesting, but there isn't much to talk about until this documentary actually comes out. Night at the Museum, Ka-Mun-Ra rises again. This is an animated feature that takes place after the last night of the museum movie, at least from what I understand. It's honestly really confusing and hard to tell because it doesn't make it very easily known, and the title makes it seem like it's afterwards. Who knows? It shows as Ka-Mun-Ra comes back to life once again. This movie is rated PG. This movie might be fun for the family, but it also seems kind of cheap to make an animated sequel to this movie in my opinion, instead of coming up with something original. Retrograde. The plot for Retrograde is a minor car crash turns into an obsession for a young woman. It's a documentary and it's rated R. This seems incredibly interesting, especially because there isn't really much officially released about what this movie is and what it actually has in it, so I'm super interested to watch this movie and see what it is. Senior is a movie about Robert Downey Sr. and Robert Downey Jr. and their relationship. It's another documentary and it's rated R. It also currently has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's a pretty good sign for how well this will do. Well, that is all the movies they have released. If you guys wanted me to do another one of these, please let me know, and I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to listen to all of the podcasts on the podcast network, you can follow at MediaBytePN and check out all the podcasts from there, or search for your favorite wherever you listen to podcasts. If you want to donate to our Patreon, it's in the description, and you can follow us on Twitter at MediaByteCo and Instagram at MediaByteCompany. Have a good one.